These are some of the culinary creations that have earned French chef Alain Ducasse his latest Michelin star. He has racked up 21 over his lifetime, but it's the first one for the tiny nation of Qatar. For decades, the Michelin Guide focused mostly on Europe and a few cities in the US.
Famous chefs are said to have sleepless nights just before its publication.
But they're trying to diversify, as more and more people are turning to food influencers for recommendations.
Ooh, wow, this is not a conventional baklava.
The recent recognition has inspired local Qatari chefs to aim for the stars too.
My dream to get the Michelin star. I hope.
But running upscale restaurants in the middle of the desert where almost nothing grows is expensive and a hard sell. So, how do you build a culinary powerhouse in a harsh climate? And what does it take to earn a star? Here at Idam, Chef Fabrice Rousseau leads the kitchen, bringing Ducasse's vision to life.
My involvement is creating the menus. Of course, I have two sous chefs that help me with that, but at the end, I'm still checking everything every day.
Today, Fabrice is preparing his favorite dish, a sardine tartare. He seasons it with piment d'Espelette and adds a smoked mackerel vinaigrette. Next, he tops it with a generous amount of caviar and garnishes it with lemon gel.
It brings some kick, it brings some freshness.
To finish, he adds a little touch of luxury, a gold leaf.
Presentation has its importance, but I believe the flavors are much more important actually. So the first, when you eat a dish, you eat it with the ice, but at the end, the taste will win on that.
Idam offers two menus, including a prefix experience menu for just over $200. It changes seasonally and includes dishes like lightly cooked carabineros from Spain with crystal caviar topped with a bisque. Ducasse spent 2 years researching Qatar's culinary roots, sharing meals with home cooks and learning nomadic traditions to develop a menu that is a balancing act between two cuisines.
Alors très certainement, c'est de la haute gastronomie avec l'ADN français, mais au goût qui est susceptible de séduire les clients locaux.
This kind of innovative cooking is what caught the attention of Michelin. The restaurant rating system dates back 125 years, and it began far from the kitchen. Michelin, a French tire company, started handing out red booklets to drivers with tips on where to refuel, fix a tire, or grab a decent roadside meal. Then in 1926, it began rating restaurants across the country. 5 years later, the current system was launched. 1 star meant worth a stop, 2 meant worth a detour, and 3, worth a special journey.
Famous chefs are said to have sleepless nights just before its publication, in case they lose one of their coveted stars.
A network of Michelin inspectors dine anonymously and judge restaurants on 5 universal criteria.
The quality of the product, the mastery of cooking techniques, the balance and harmony in flavors, the personality as expressed on the plate, and last but not least, the consistency.
But critics of the guide argued that the recommendations were too high-end. So in 1997, Michelin launched the Gourmand category. It highlights affordable dining options like family-run joints and modern bistros where guests can enjoy a 3-course meal at a reasonable price. But it took Michelin nearly a century to expand beyond Europe. The guide started covering New York City in 2005, and 2 years later it reached Asia, featuring restaurants in Tokyo. Today, it rates more than 30,000 establishments in 50 countries. Before adding a city, inspectors spend years mapping the culinary scene. They consider a new location based on factors like creativity, emerging talent, and international interest.
Today, more and more people do consider that good food is the first reason to travel for. Sometimes before, culture and even nature.
While Michelin stars are still considered the most prestigious award by chefs, the guide's relevance is being challenged in a world of TikTok taste tests and influencer-driven reviews.
Hey besties, we are still on the hunt for the best tacos in Philadelphia.
And shows like The Bear have shown just how hard it is to run a fine dining establishment, especially in this economy. The average restaurant in the US has seen a 35% increase in both food and labor costs since 2020. As a result, eating out has become more expensive, with average menu prices rising by 31% between February 2020 to April 2025. Now, chefs are seeing fewer reservations, whether it's for mom-and-pop joints or Michelin star eateries. And the competition has become more intense.
Le consommateur qui arrive chez nous, avant, il s'est informé, il est capricieux, il est infidèle, il est zappeur, il est foodie, blablabla, et il faut encore l'étonner. C'est ça notre job en fait, c'est d'essayer d'être un peu en avance.
That's why Ducasse launched a second restaurant in Doha, Jiwan, that's less fancy than Idam, but still pretty luxurious.
I think I'll go with the Jiwan menu.
Ambiance plays a big part in the restaurant's appeal. Its decor is meant to evoke the meeting of the desert and the sea. The interior is adorned with 4 million Swarovski beads, a nod to the nation's main industry before the oil boom of the 70s and 80s.
Okay, let's go with the red snapper, please.
Inside the kitchen, 15 cooks from different countries prepare elaborate dishes like this starter with a local fish called hamur. The menu is a collaboration between a team of chefs and Ducasse. The dishes here are served family style, like the nomadic meals shared in the Qatari desert.
It's a typical Qatari dish. It's made with wheat cooked with chicken, so they smash it all together. On the top, we have traditional ghee with the chicken juice.
Ooh, yummy. All right, thank you so much.
Jiwan can serve up to 120 guests a day, with entrees starting at about $16. And it's this combination of quality food at an affordable price point that won Jiwan a Gourmand award this year. But bringing this kind of cuisine to the desert comes with unique challenges, especially in sourcing local ingredients.
Quand j'arrive dans un pays, je regarde ce que j'ai, ce dont je dispose, je regarde ce que je sais, je regarde ce que je vais faire avec, dans un créneau de prix.
In Doha, outdoor farms are a rarity because the temperature in the summer can reach over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and water is scarce. That means the restaurants need to import some of their ingredients.
We source our ingredients from all over the world because in Qatar there are 2 seasons, winter and summer. The winter time is actually the time where we can source the ingredient locally.
Dietary restrictions are another challenge in creating French cuisine. Islam is the official religion, so all meat must be halal.
Small farmers in Europe will not make those meats halal, so we have to find different types of meats.
Ils sont étonnés, mais ils ne sont pas surpris de notre capacité à préparer finalement un plat français avec un ingrédient local dont ils sont friands, qui est le chameau, et en particulier les jeunes chameaux.
Alcohol is also off the menu because Ducasse's restaurants in Qatar are housed inside national museums run by the government. That has pushed Idam's mixologist Ratan Robi to be creative.
It's not about replacing cocktail, it's about offering an elevated, flavorful experience that stands on its own.
Each drink is designed to complement and even enhance the flavor of the dishes. So even though there's no alcohol in Robi's creations, Michelin gave him the Exceptional Cocktail Award. Back in 2013, when Ducasse first opened Idam, Doha wasn't anywhere on the global culinary map.
Nous sommes un des premiers restaurants, il y a 12 ans, à s'installer dans cette ville.
At the time, Qatar's museum authorities invited Ducasse to possibly open a restaurant in one of their landmarks, the Museum of Islamic Art.
J'ai choisi d'ouvrir un restaurant à Doha parce que l'opportunité d'imaginer une cuisine que nous ne connaissions pas, que nous ne savions pas faire.
So Ducasse applied some of the same rules he has at other restaurants.
Alors on a enlevé le gras, le sucre et le sel. On ne fait pas de friture, on a enlevé le sucre partout, nos desserts sont acides. Je dirais, ils s'habitueront à cette évolution nécessaire pour la santé de la planète, mais aussi pour la santé des consommateurs.
Now, nearly 12 years after Idam first opened its doors, Ducasse's bet paid off when they earned one of the country's first Michelin stars. And his success is also boosting Doha's culinary identity as the city tries to compete with Dubai across the Persian Gulf. These days, restaurants from world-famous chefs like Jean-Georges, Gordon Ramsay, and Danny Garcia all have locations in Doha. And the markets are filled with spices from South Asia and delicacies from other countries.
You get just about everything in this market, including, look at all these beautiful spices. I wish you could smell them. They smell amazing. Very savory and buttery.
Now, local chefs are also aiming for global recognition while embracing tradition. At Belhambar, a high-end restaurant, the menu is devoted to contemporary Qatari cuisine.
My name is Mohammed Al Abdullah, known in Qatar Bilkhams. Bilkhams, it's meaning with the 5 fingers. How you will eat the rice or you will eat anything with the 5 fingers. In Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, most of the social media, my name it's Bilkhams.
He learned to cook from his grandmother while still in school. One of his signature starters is a fried dumpling.
Qatari people, they like the smell, they like how it will be like a burn, little bit like caramelized, like that.
Today, Chef Mohammed leads a 75-person team, including 31 kitchen staff who come from India, Nepal, and the Philippines. And he's even added some of their flavors to his menu. The restaurant serves up to 1,200 guests on busy nights.
They are saying you will be the head chef or executive chef in this restaurant. You know, I cannot sleep this day. I came here at 7:30. I leave from here at 2 o'clock morning. You know, from morning to morning.
All the main ingredients are sourced locally, from white truffle found in the Qatari desert to the lamb served here. Even the oil is rendered in-house, just as his grandmother taught him.
The rice very gold and but the pure oil, the fat oil.
But some high-quality ingredients do have to be imported, like basmati rice from India, Himalayan pink salt, and other spices. His food is served on custom stainless steel trays carved in India.
It's all handmade. They have a hammer. They like do with his hammer like that for the tray. It's take a long time.
Belhambar has already earned awards for promoting Qatari culture and for its growing popularity.
Put your 4 fingers like that.
Whoa.
And put it here. Did you remember the black dry lemon?
Yes.
We will squeeze it, one of them here. They are the Qatari, they like to do like that.
Now, Chef Mohammed has his eyes set on a new goal.
My dream to get the Michelin star. I hope.
And what's next for the man who's won it many, many, many times?
Donc voilà, nous sommes toujours dans cette quête d'évolution permanente. Toujours se poser la question, ne pas s'inscrire dans des habitudes, etc. C'est notre métier, c'est ce que nous faisons tous les jours, nous évoluons.